What up, loved ones? What it do? It's Patty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're new to this channel right here, just hit the subscribe button real quick and give it a like if you think it's cool, if you think it's real. You know what I mean? On this video right now, I'm gonna talk about this bitch police that committed double murder and publicly executed a 52-year-old unarmed mother of a 25-year-old son. Together, both cold-blooded murder. You know what I mean? It's going viral here right now in the Philippines. Everybody's talking about it. I'm even receiving links from the homies talking about, you know, do a reaction video about this, and so I can tell people how I feel about this type of shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm gonna put the link down so you guys could trip out and you guys could check it out and judge for yourself and see what you think from my point of view and from whatever is your judgment or your point of view. So this police right here that I'm talking about, the specific one, is a high-ranking police here in the Philippines. And prior to this double murder, he had already committed few other murders in which he got away. He already had 6 felonies charged against him, and somehow 4 was dismissed. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Go search it up. Every single word, I mean it. And yeah, man. So in this case, he would have never got caught if the relative, the young little kid relative of the murder of the victim, of the murder victim, if she didn't videotape this, recorded this, they would have the police would have never got caught again. It would have been his words against the words of the regular people, regular civilians. I call them sheeps. You know, and yeah, man, it's really sad. If you see the video, you know, I think you will feel some type of feeling about it, man. Unless you're evil, then it is what it is. So there you go, man. The reason why I'm talking about this because I want to talk about this false sense of bravery, where when a man has a gun and he feels like he's God and he could just take anybody's life with just the muscle of a finger, pulling a trigger. You know, I get it. I could relate because when I was a little kid, 13, 14, and 15 years old, I was gangbanging on the streets, thinking I was a man, thinking I'm hard because I can easily take anybody's life, man. Anybody's fucking life. Easily. You know what I mean? Easy. Super easy. So, this gave me a false sense of bravery into thinking that I was a man. But I was dead wrong. You know what I mean? Do you think you're a man if you take somebody else's life, especially if they're unarmed, especially if they're a regular civilian? You know what I mean? You know, does that make them a man? No, it makes them a bitch. Straight up, man. This is why the title, that's why I'm calling out all the bitch police, man. You know, because I don't mind fighting for what is right, for what is righteous in God's eyes. I already made my peace. I'm ready to die for that. If I'm fighting for the righteous reason in God's eyes. In this case, I believe I am, man. I believe I am. This time, if you see the video, it's gonna, you know, I don't know how will you feel about it. This is how I feel about it. It makes me feel some type of way. It makes me feel violent. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna put the link down so you can see for yourself why I feel this way. Do I fantasize on grabbing the guy's head by the ear and smashing his face to a pulp in the ground after I knocked his ass out unconscious? Of course I fantasize that. I fantasize other stuff more than that, man. That guy right there, man. You know? So just go ahead and judge for yourself. What happened was the 25-year-old kid was playing with this improvised explosion where you can just make this explosive into a can, and it will make like an explosive sound. Boom! It's completely harmless. It's not designed to kill somebody or hurt somebody. The only way that you can harm yourself if you didn't make the improvised explosive good enough to where when it explodes, you might hit your hand and your hand might get cut or something like that, you know. But it's not. It wasn't made to murder anybody or kill anybody. It was just. This is from according to that story. So the police already have pent up anger towards that specific family because prior to that history, they're already fighting over a piece of land somewhere in the boundaries of their land because they were neighbors or whatnot. And you know what I mean? So he wanted to use this. He wanted to bully the people, and he wanted to use his power for evil purposes and go over there and intimidate them with a gun. Intimidate the people with death threats like, I'll kill all of you. You know? And if you can see on the video, it was a 10-minute video, the one that I received, that I saw on the TV, on the news. The 52-year-old mother was hugging the son for dear life, not allowing the police to arrest the son because the mother knows that the son will not come back after he's been arrested. That would be the end of the guy's life. You know. So instead of letting the mother, instead of letting the son get arrested, she was holding on for the son for dear life. And instead of the police, what he ended up doing is, like I said before, publicly executed, cold-blooded, in front of everybody, shot the 52-year-old mom in the head, and then shot the 25-year-old kid, dropped dead on the spot. And he wasn't satisfied after that. He just had to shoot them again in the head while they were already on the floor. It was said, it will show you in the video. They're not even hiding it, man. You know, because it's rare, like I said, rarely that they get caught like this. That people will have it catch it on, that will catch it on tape, on record. If the police would have found out that the other relative was video recording this the whole time, he would have immediately took that evidence away. But I guess he was too emotional. And that's not even the cold part. If you look at in the video, the wife of the police and the little kid, the little daughter of the police, were violent. They were getting into physical altercation with the victims, pulling their hair, talking shit to them. My dad is a policeman, insinuating that we're the law, we're the power, we can do whatever we want. You know, a lot of people are mad at that little kid because the little kid was so violent. It's like she was trained, or she was taught by her parents to be like that. You know what I mean? So me having a wider understanding, I blame the parent for teaching the kid to think like that. Because as soon as the dad, the policeman, the bitch police, as soon as they publicly executed those people like they were just a bunch of pigs or an animal or an insect that you're just gonna kill, like like a roach that you're just gonna kill or anything like that, like it was nothing. Right after that, the dad just grabbed the daughter and just told him to go home, like nothing happened, like they just killed an insect, like like just executed like a pig or some, you know what I mean? Nothing, cold-hearted, man, no remorse, nothing, as if they were God, and it was their decision for those two people to just be dead. You know. Yeah. So like I said, man, I don't mind fighting for righteous purposes, and I don't mind dying for the right cause. if it's the right thing in God's eyes, man. That's the reason why I wanna express how I feel about it, man. Some people would say, then why not join the police force? Why not join them so you can fight evil, you can fight crimes, make a difference. Why not? Well, let me tell you something real quick. After going through what I've been through, 13 years, psychological warfare, physical warfare, for 13 years straight, ain't no timeout. No timeout. After going through all that, here, I'm over here in the real world just living life. I have no intention of joining them, because I know for myself, having police friends here myself in the Philippines, here and also nationwide, also worldwide. Over there in Los Angeles, I have LAPD friends, childhood friends. I have everywhere. Especially here in the Philippines, I have friends also that are in all up in there. If I join them, I'm putting myself in a predicament where I might not even have no choice but to kill real evil people, which is some of them. I don't want to put myself in that predicament. I don't even want to kill anybody, despite how easy it is. Extremely easy, just so point blank, just to make it understandable, extremely easy, especially here in the Philippines. I don't want to put myself in that predicament. I just want to do my own thing, advocate and let people know about the truth, whether they like the ugly truth or not. As long as it's real, man. As long as it's the right thing, do it. Yeah, and of course they're not gonna want to hear about this. They don't want to hear stuff like this. I understand. Nobody likes the ugly truth. They want to hear Hollywood stuff all the time, fantasy. Most people. I understand, man. I've studied it. This is a negative thing, but at the same time, I just want to make it known, man, how I feel about it, what is the right thing to do, because this correlates to the channel about man's justice versus God's justice. Being a man versus being a bitch. That shooting people and bragging about shooting people in the face, you're a bitch. You know what I mean? You don't brag about shit like that. Where'd you get that from? Who taught you that? I shot all these people in the face. So that makes you a man, that makes you a bitch. I would have understand if you were bragging about, yeah man, he was like a 300 pounds. I knocked his ass out, mixed his shit. You know what I mean? That I could understand. Oh, there was 5 of them, there was 10 of them. I was by myself, no weapons. I beat all their ass. That I could understand. That's gangster shit. But when you want to brag about, I murked this fool in the face. Think about it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So this is what I mean. This is my point of view. I understand. You may not feel the same way how I feel, but coming from where I came from and my experience in life since 13 years of incarceration, not just any kinds of incarceration. I'm talking about California prison. I'm not talking about level 1, level 2, minimum security, fire camp, Disneyland. I'm talking about level 4, 180 design. You know, I have no qualms. That's where I came from, and I'm not gonna break it. I have no qualms fighting for what is right. Even that police, I'm gonna show his face, man. Even him, even if it was just me and him, or anybody that likes, or anybody that's like him, or think that he is right, we can get it. You can get it all day. Level 4, 180 design, California Department of Correction style, 180 design. You and me, fight till the death. If you end up taking my life, that's all you. You have it. You got that. That's how it works. If I end up taking your life, it's on me that I got it. As long as I'm fighting for the right purposes, I have no qualms fighting for that. You know, that's all. That's pretty much all I want to say. Because having a like, you know, this I want to stress this out, because having a gun doesn't make a person a man, man. Put it down. Don't take your badge off. Be a man. Let's fight one-on-one. I'm okay with that. I'm ready for that. I already made my peace. This is a message to all the bitch police, man. You know, I don't want to sound ignorant and like others and talk about, oh, all the police are bad. All the police are not bad, stupid. I believe there's a righteous police out there. Even if they're only like 0.01%, they're out there. They have the intention of doing that. Not all people are bad, man. I believe that. I truly believe that. So, fast forward, right? Fast forward. At the end of the day, I'm expressing how I feel. At the same time, I'm educating and shedding light and giving another point of view and perspective. If you're open-minded enough to hear what I gotta say, then good looking out. To all my supporters, man, I love you all to death, man. Thank you for recognizing. And I also have this other issue before I end this. I also wanna talk about assuming and being a Mr. or Miss Know-It-All. And because I can relate, because I was one of those. And I'm right now, every single day, I'm doing my best to not be one of those people. And this is what I mean. For example, people that are watching incarcerated or ex-convicts. Oh, I already know everything about them because I have a lot of friends and family members. And I see it on TV, I see it on social media, on YouTube. So I know everything about being incarcerated. No, you don't. Unless you walked in their shoes and experience what they experience, then yes, you will know about it. Otherwise, you don't. You have an idea, but you don't know. And same dynamic with people that are from LA or the rest of the world that are not from the Philippines. Oh, I already know everything that's going on in the Philippines because I see it on the news. I see it on the media. I have family members that are in the Philippines. Therefore, I already know what's going on in the Philippines. No, you don't. Come over here and have a vacation. Spend a couple of years here and feel the culture. Walk in the people's shoes so that you will actually know. Not just from what you hear. You can't just assume things that you can't just pretend that you live here and you know everything that's going on right here. You can't. And same thing with here, people in the Philippines right here, man. Oh, I already know LA. I know everything about LA because I have a lot of friends that are from LA. And I have family members that are from LA. So I know everything about it. I watch MTV, I watch BET, I watch the social media, the internet, Google, I watch everything. I know everything. No, you don't. Unless you live there and spend a couple years over there and feel the culture and experience everything, then you would know. Because you actually walked in their shoes. And this is what I mean about me checking myself and avoiding talking about and assuming things. I'm Mr. Know-It-All. I don't want to talk about nothing unless I walked in their shoes. That's just my thing. I encourage everybody to practice this. If they could relate, if they feel the same way. This is how I feel. I'm giving you guys a point of view from Pare Young's point of view. So, there you go. That's pretty much it for now. I just want to make a reaction video about this issue real quick. It's going viral here in the Philippines. Everybody's talking about it. And that's about it. After I said what I said, I wanna greet all you guys happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hopefully you guys enjoy your holidays. Thank you very much for supporting, for watching. Uh, Shout out to my girl with this cool ass brand new chair. If it wasn't for baby girl, man, if she didn't buy me the microphone and the ring light, there would be no Pariyang platform. Just to let you guys know. So thank you, man. You know how I feel about you. Anywho, say what you mean and mean what you say, cause real recognize real, homeboy. I'm out of here.